I just wanted to talk to y'all about the Globus, LPR, silent reflux, uh, pharyngitis, this thing. And basically what this is, and it's been linked. Some people get it from anxiety, some people get it from acid reflux, some people get it from a combination of things. Uh, you know, like gerd or, H. pylori. I've heard a bunch of different things as to why this comes up for people. And what it is like sometimes you feel like you kind of got a dry throat, but it's mucus, or you feel like you have a lump in the throat, um, or you feel like a ball sensation that won't go down even when you swallow, or like sometimes it's to where like you get a headache, or um, like it can be really debilitating. You can get anxiety from it, all kinds of things. And it's just like in the throat. You can have it here, you can have it going from like right here all the way up where you feel like the mucus goes down, but then it comes back. Not saying that once your globus is gone, it'll come back, because no, like, for some people it does, but for some people it doesn't, and in Jesus' name it won't come back for anybody. But most people will give you, I say people, most doctors will give you like, um, what's it called? Pantoprazole, omeprazole. They'll give you those like PPIs to like help keep the acid down. Prilosec, things like that. They might give you other gastrointestinal medicines to kind of help keep the acid down, because what they're saying is that it's like acid produced, like the acid coming up from the stomach, causing that sensation. And it's between the esophagus and the stomach and the throat that all of this happens. And it can be really upsetting, really frustrating. I myself have been dealing with this for 3 months now, and it does. It makes you feel crazy. You go to the ENT, the ear, nose, throat doctor. You go to the gastrologist. You go see, all these different people. You might go to the ER a bunch of times because you're like, oh, dang, what is this? Like, you're trying to figure it out. I did find that if you type in Globus Sensation on Facebook, there's 2 Facebook groups on there. If you get on there, holla back, woo, I'm on there. And I post things, that have helped me. So if they say it's from allergies, post-nasal drip, then they're probably going to give you an antihistamine. They're probably going to give you some type of like Zyrtec, Allegra, fluoxetine, cetrizine, stuff like that. If they're saying it's from GERD, again, they're going to give you the PPIs, the Pepsid, and like antacids and things like that. They also might give you a EGD, esophagoduodecoscopy. Okay, they might do one that goes through the nose, down the throat, to look if for that. GI is going to do the EGD, which goes down here and it looks at your organs. They take a sample. That's how they find H. pylori if you've got that. You might want to do a stool test if you think you've got H. pylori, or just tell them to test it anyway if you're, racking your brain trying to figure out what it is. Because mind you, this globus sensation comes from many different ways that you can get this. And I just recently was watching a video of this lady, and she was talking about it, and she was saying how she massages her throat, and I'll show you the motions. So right here, she said she goes like this and applies like a pretty decent amount of pressure, and just massage down, right? She massages down the throat and back up the throat. Down the throat pretty hard and back up the throat, and says that really helps to move it, and to eventually, she says she eventually got rid of it that way. So maybe that'll help some of you guys. Also, I heard like milk thistle. I've heard of Gaviscon. You can Amazon these, Gaviscon. I've also heard that probiotics help for those of you who are like trying to get your gut health together. Probiotics is a good one to do. I've heard sea moss pills. I've heard all kinds of stuff. me personally, I've tried using like a, I don't know, I'll show you. I tried using a saline spray. Me personally, I get this one, Simply Saline. Works wonders as far as like shooting something back there, because you know you can't just like reach up there and scratch it, so you're gonna need something that can get back there, you know. So if you get this Simply Saline, it's not like a bunch of drugs or anything. You can just, it's like salt water, and you just put it up there, you spray a couple times, and then it'll help like move liquid down to kind of catch that area for you. Also, something that I recommend personally was I went to the ER one time and I got written a prescription of gabapentin. Gabapentin is usually given to people with diabetes or neuropathy issues, you know, like restless foot syndrome or bipolar disorder. It's you can Google it. It's used for a lot of different things, but it says it's worked wonders in people with postnasal drip. So if you're having the postnasal drip part, then maybe that's for you. And it's kind of helped me a little bit, you know, as far as like controlling it, and if nothing else, it helps with the anxiety for sure. It used to be given for anxiety, so it does help with the anxiety. It does help with muscle spasms and like relaxing your muscles. And it does kind of dry out the throat, which if your problem is secretions, which is, you know, your saliva, thick saliva, thin saliva, whatever, it's probably helpful for that too. And I've used those things. I've also tried Robitussin. Robitussin was all right. I wouldn't say it was a miracle or anything, no. Mucinex, it didn't really do anything for me. Sudafed, I think I used it once and it didn't really do anything either. You can drink hot water, hot tea, gargle. The gargling thing, I guess, things that I've heard that was really helpful, or, you know, at least to try. For some people, some things work, others, you know, because they come from different things, so you might get a different result, you know. So I can't tell you, oh, do this one and this one will work. I'm giving you all the different ones, and you can maybe kind of like self-diagnose and see, you know, kind of what it is, or at least give your doctors a better idea of like where the, you know, where it's, you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, just massaging this area, and things like that should really help. And also like staying away from like sodas and coffees and things like that, you know, getting on a better gut diet. Again, probiotics is a really great thing. It helps you with your gut diet. I heard yogurt's really good, because it itself has probiotics, it is a probiotic. Turmeric, they say garlic can help. It's like an off and on thing, like it could help, but it also could not, so I don't know about that. I also heard that you can use like icy hot, or like, you know, like those massagey things to kind of like help with the throat. So yeah, you guys, I hope that this has really helped you guys, because I know there's not a lot of information out there about this, and that was what was really bothersome to me personally. So I definitely hope that this has helped you. God bless you, and stay blessed and never stress. In Jesus' name, heal. In Jesus' name, receive what you want, receive what you need in order to move you forward and live a long, healthy, longevitous life, you guys. I support y'all. I'm here with y'all. I understand you. Stay blessed and never stressed, with much peace, much power, much love, and much joy. I'll keep you guys posted.